right, let's move on to the next one.
I'm going to challenge all black people for this 2024 election to stop going to your polling place and just voting Democrat, Democrat, Democrat without even knowing what's going on, just because you've been told to always vote for the Democratic Party. What has the Democratic Party done for us as black people in the past, I don't know, 50 years? Even the first black president, he didn't do for the advancement of black people in this country whatsoever. Barack Obama did more for the LGBTQ community, more for the gay community, signing laws protecting them and their advancement and their rights than he did for black people the entire 8 years he was in office. So why are we still sitting up here voting Democrat when they don't do for us?
That's something that needs to be, I think that we need to be continuously reminded of. It's like you know what? We doing what we told. You're Democrats. You better vote Democrat.
I still don't see a reason whether you vote for whoever. Whether I'm a black person and I'm a Republican, like, it's all the same. I don't see the difference in it. You know, somebody else may see it, or you probably could point some differences out in that to me, but I don't see whether I vote for Republican, Democrat. I don't see the difference, bro.
Well, and there's major differences in just not in ideals. You know, and for me right now, the major difference for me is right now is what they're doing with kids and what they're doing with the kids. And there's, you know, you got kids, more kids talking about contemplating suicide, and it's confused because you are bringing issues to kids and having them decide or entertain thoughts about who you are, what you're going to identify, and all these different things. When a kid is just supposed to be allowed to be a kid and be thinking about what he gonna play, who he gonna play with, where he gonna go after school. You know, now you got kids dwelling on these complex ideas of, am I a boy? Am I a girl? You know, and kids are more educated today. So I mentioned before, when you have kids deciding what gender they're going to identify with, you also have them identifying of what kind of sex they're going to have. If I'm a boy and you're telling me at 6 years old that I can like boys, I know that my mama told me, I know men and women, they may have sex or they make babies. So if I'm going to like a boy, then a boy and a boy, they have to have sex, but a man doesn't have a vagina. So you got a kid thinking all of this stuff.
All that.
Okay, and the Democratic Party is on board. Just that one specific issue, they down with that. They're down with 6, 7, 8-year-old kids being taught that. They're down with getting parents in trouble if they don't co-sign, if they don't back their children up with whatever it is they choose to identify with. The Democratic Party is down with teaching your kids without your permission, all of these different things. And so just that one issue alone on the Democratic Party, they're okay with that. And they push that. Republican Party? Nope. Absolutely not.
But I'm sure it's stuff that they do push that people wouldn't allow. So it's still, to me, it's like a it's like where I'm going. Like I don't think it should be none of that.
It shouldn't be, you know.
Because it's like you give me to try to choose something that that nothing is not really working in America to me. I don't see it working with no party you picking. Like, why are we so divided? Now we gonna pick this one and he gonna be the one to help who? Okay, so being that we Democrats right now, and that's who in the chair, it's supposed to be better for black people.
That's what we'd always been promised.
That's what they
That's what they posted. That's what they've been sold.
So it's supposed to be better for black people and worse for white people.
Yeah.
How? Wow.
And that's ignorant. When you
sounds stupid.
When you put it that way, that
sounds stupid.
I mean,
so when the Republican get that, supposed to be better for white, and we just dump. Like, wait, this shit ain't making no sense to me.
Right. And so now it's shifting. Now it's a shift that's taking place where, you know, black people are waking up and they're like, man, hold on.
Everybody need to wake up.
I've been on this train for a while.
Everybody need to wake up.
Everybody need to wake up.
Why is it just the black people waking up? Why we was the only ones sleep?
Yeah,
because they woke. I mean, all white people, they woke. We sleep.
Not all, not all, but there was a there was definitely a division in the access of knowledge and information and how to do things.
That part.
Just on the most basic level, like credit.
We ain't know nothing about
We didn't know nothing about credit. We chose not to learn about credit, but it was always this impression that credit was something that was for somebody other than me. As a kid, I didn't think about credit cards. I remember when I turned 18, I'm 18, I'm going to start trying to get credit cards. I didn't know how to do that. I just remember getting some rejection letters and saying I didn't have any credit history. But I was never taught by anybody in my family or in school, by any older black person, let me tell you how to get your credit right. Just on that basic level.
Because our parents ain't care about credit yet.
They didn't care. They didn't know.
We had lights in our name at 2
Right.
years
Yeah, you
old.
putting
I got a light bill.
Putting a light bill in kids' names and stuff, right? So these are things that we wasn't taught about. We know how to get an extension on the light bill. You know, we know how to do all these different
that stuff.
We learned that stuff, but we didn't. The most basic things. I'm just using the financial part, the credit part as an example. But today, now we've been waking up, like she said about Barack Obama. Barack Obama did more for the LGBTQIA plus community than for anything else. He didn't even throw the black community a bone. Say, listen, you're not gonna be able to say I didn't do anything for you guys, my people.
So how he supposed to throw that bone and you got it and know that you got throw the bone?
He could have said this is for the black community because he clearly said what I'm doing.
You got Obamacare, right?
No, they changed it. They took it from him.
You got Obamacare.
No, I got Biden care.
Oh, you got Biden care.
Yeah, they changed it. They took it from that nigga. You think they're gonna let him? Man, he gone. They're not gonna let him have. But his name is gone, man. That's a wrap.
What's your boy name? Trump. He been. That's one of the first things he wanted out.
He didn't want Obamacare out.
He wanted that out of there.
He wanted the penalty of making people have to get it. See, Obama said you gonna have it. You gonna have it. And then if you don't have it, you're gonna have a penalty.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have a $2,000. You're gonna have a $2,000 penalty.
I ain't heard all that.
Yeah.
Now.
So if you don't have the health care, when it's time to file your taxes, you're gonna have $2,000 you're gonna be missing off of your income tax because you didn't get health care. Damn. Okay. And it's like, hold on, wait a minute. You're trying to help us. So you're going to make me have something and make me have to pay for it. And if I don't get it, and because I don't want to pay for it, you're going to take it out of my taxes. So that $4,000 that I thought I was going to get as a low income person, I'm only getting $2,000 of that because your ass want me to have health care, which is a good thing. And now you penalize me. So what Trump did was like, say, listen, we'll keep the health care, but we live in the United States of America. You're not going to make somebody get health care. You're not going to make that. You're not going to penalize them for not getting it. If they choose not to get health care, then fine. But we're going to take away the mandate. It was a mandate that you had to get it.
He took the mandate.
Yeah, he took the mandate. But the way it was voiced was Trump want to take away health care from low income people. He don't care nothing about black people in low income.
He was trying to get rid of that.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Okay,
man.
all right.
Man, to tell you straight up, he want that shit.